Welcome to Accounting Gateway. Let us explore the client company account web user login. Over here, there is a client company's name on the top, client company unique ID, then CA Firm's logo, and CA Firm's name. We can log in through the Google account we had registered through. Let us log in to the system. So we are logged in as client company account user. All the transactions uploaded by the client company are listed over here. On the left hand side, there are invoices, receipts, payments, inputs, and reports. In invoices, there are purchase invoice, sales invoice, there is bulk upload data. In the invoices, purchase invoice, there is a add invoice button on the right hand side. We can click on it to add the new invoice over here. You can select the invoice type and mandatory fields like invoice number, currency, invoice amount, invoice date, etc. For invoice to be uploaded, either photos or attachment is mandatory. So we can attach photos up to 2 MB or attach a file up to 5 MB and click on the submit to add the invoice. Once the invoice is added, we can click on the invoice number to go to see the details of the invoice. On the right hand side, invoice image is there, and on the left hand side, all the details are there. We can also edit this invoice by clicking on edit button on the right hand side. We can also delete this invoice if it is not attached to any payment or receipt. Then we can delete the invoice too. We can search through the invoices of your company through search invoice bar. Invoice date range, submission date range, minimum amount to maximum amount, invoice number, vendor name. Like purchase invoice, there are sales invoices. Then there is upload, bulk upload import data. In bulk upload tab, there is a template on the right hand side. We can click on the template to download the template. Let's go through the template for bulk import data. So this is the invoice template. You can see all the mandatory fields are marked with star. We can fill up the fields as per the sample values and then prepare a sheet to bulk import the data. Once the Excel sheet is prepared, we can simply select that file through choose files and click on the upload to upload the data. Once the data is uploaded for the invoices, the report is generated in the reports table. We can download that report through download button, action button over right hand side. Let us go through one of the reports. When we click on download, it's downloaded instantly. Let's go through the report. This is the invoice bulk import data invoice up report. In the last, there is a column of status. Here, we come to know whether the invoice is accepted or rejected due to which reason. Then we can modify the data, prepare the final sheet, which are the invoices which were rejected, can correct those things and re-upload the data, rest of the data. Now let us come to receipts. In the receipts, all the receipts uploaded by this company are listed over here. Receipts and payments have three statuses. When we upload one receipt, it goes into pending state. Then the accountant of the CA firm takes action on that. They accept it or reject it. Once they reject the receipt, we can re-upload the rejected receipt by the edit action on the right hand side. Here there is a resubmit record, pencil button. So we can click on that to edit the receipt which was rejected. To add new receipt, we can click on add receipt button on the top. Click on it. Enter the mandatory fields: receipt mode, currency, receipt amount, date, description. Photos or attachment are not mandatory for receipts and payments. But you can upload 2 MB photos and 5 MB attachment file for the receipt and payments. Then click on submit to upload the receipt. Once we have uploaded the receipt, we can go to the details by clicking on the amount of the receipt. Here on the right hand side, the receipt image is displayed, and on the left, all the details are displayed. We can navigate to the next receipt or previous one through the next and previous buttons. In the receipts tab, there are sub-tabs of all and pending filters, accepted and rejected. We can simply click the pending or accepted to see the receipts which of that status. Then we can come to bulk import data for the receipts. There is a template on the right hand side. We can download the template, see the details of it, fill up our receipts sheet as per the guidelines of the template. For the images and attachments, files with extension need to be written into the sheet. Once we prepare the sheet, then we can simply choose the file and upload it. Once the bulk import receipts are uploaded, then report is generated. In the last column of the report, there is a status column explaining which are the receipts which are accepted and which ones are rejected. We can modify the rejected receipts and re-upload the sheet. Then let us come to payments. We can upload all the payments of the company through this tab. There is an add payment button on the upper right hand side. You can click on that and enter the mandatory fields with photos and attachment and click on submit. We can also go to the details of the payment by clicking on the amount. Then there are filters on the left hand side: pending, accepted and rejected payments. Then as we have seen in receipts, there is bulk import payments data. There is a template which we can download and fill up the data as per the guidelines and upload that file to this tab. Once we upload the bulk import payments, then reports is generated. You can download the report to see which are the payments which are rejected by the system. Then we can alter the file and resubmit the file. Likewise, we can bulk import the data instantly through this system. Then let us come to inputs. In the inputs are the files which this company wants to share to its CA firm. So we can share the inputs through add input button on the right hand side. We can click on the add input, choose the attachment, give the description comment, and click on the submit to add the input. We can also search on the inputs through this bar: submission date range, description. Then let us come to reports. In the reports are the files which CA-Firm wants to share to this company. So we can download the reports by clicking on the download button on the extreme right hand side. You can simply click on the report, download report. Report is downloaded successfully. We can also view the comments. We can also search the reports through submission date range and description. Thank you.